Good morning. Today we are going to see the further part of letter writing. Yesterday we have seen that letter writing means business letter writing, especially in that elements of business letter writing. In that we have seen that letterhead, reference number, date, receiver's address, subject, reference, salutation. Main body of letter is divided into three parts: introduction, details and request. And further is the complementary clause and enclosure. These are the elements of letter writing. And we are going to study today business letters. Actually there are two types of letter: personal letter and business letter. It may be called as family letter and professional letters. Business letters and professional letters are same. It has subtypes. For example, inquiry letter, or order letter, complaint letter, promotion letter, invitation letter, thanking letter. So many letters are there. In that we are going to see only 4 or 5 important one. Especially one chain is there. The chain is of inquiry letter, reply to inquiry letter, order letter, reply to order letter, complaint letter, adjustment letter. Such a way means if you are going to buy something from particular institute, a particular company, at that time we need to follow particular procedure of letter or correspondence. If you want to buy something in your company, you cannot buy on your own. You have to follow a particular procedure. That is what first of all you need to write the inquiry letter, and with the help of inquiry letter you will get quotations. On account of quotations you will organize a meeting, and in that meeting you will decide which seller or from which company you have to buy the product. And after this taking decision you will write the order letter, and then there will be delivery letter. Means how to buy a product or few products for your company. At that time you need to follow this procedure. Here is the example of that from inquiry to the complaint. First one is the inquiry letter. See, here we see the address of the inquirer, company or institute is Sharad Institute. Then reference number, date, receiver's address, subject, reference is not there. Then this is the salutation: dear sir, dear madam. Now as far as main body of letter is concerned, there are three important things: introduction, main details and request. See, we see here with the reference of telephonic conversation, means we are introducing why we are writing this one. We would like to inquire about the books. Means there is a telephonic conversation and this introduction is given there. With the reference of this we are going to write the inquiry letter regarding the books. Books are 4 or 5. For example, engineering mathematics 1 and 2, Pearson publication. Further engineering physics, engineering mechanics, in communication skills. Means this is the sample of inquiry of books. And what we are going to inquire about here, we give the details. We want quotations. Quotations means everything in it. Its copies, its price, publication, all these details are there. See, this is the inquiry letter. And if you want to buy something as a person, not at all, as a member of a company, at that time first of all you need to write the inquiry letter to various shops of that product, which product you are going to buy for your company. Then if you write the inquiry letter, then inquiry letter will be for having response in the form of reply to inquiry. Same format: letterhead, outward number means reference number, date, receiver's address, subject, main body. Here you see main body in only one paragraph because there is no need of lot of things to write, because the reply to inquiry letter is always having enclosure with it. Means quotation is always longer one, 2 or 3 pages, so it will be attached to it. If it is smaller one, or if it is having 4 or 5 points, it may be written in the letter itself, if it is possible to write on 1 page only. See here: dear sir, we issued your, and these requirements are required. Means whatever the correspondence you are doing, with the help of this letter we are sending you the quotation regarding the books. And see here, quotation is included in the letter itself because it is only of 4 books. And see, if it is more than 4, 10, 15 books, it may have attachment to it. That is what we call as enclosure. So what I would like to tell you that first you have to write the inquiry letter, then there you will get the reply to your inquiry letter. Quotation will be there with you in your hands after few days, 4 or 5 days. Then you need to take a meeting of your members, and you should place that reply letter of every company into the meeting, and then you will decide which company is going to give us the product in less price with good quality, and then after the decision you will write the order letter to that company. So here is the letterhead. This is the order letter. Which company or which institute is going to buy it? Certain institute. From where? From Mehta Bookseller. What they are going to buy? Books. Simple. Means every time you have to follow the structure of letter writing. Letterhead, reference number, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation, main body may be divided into 3 parts or may not be divided into 3 parts. It depends on writer. If matter is less, you can write it in 1 paragraph. If matter is more, you can write it into 3 paragraphs. But mostly whenever you are going to write 1 or 2 paragraphs, there should be introduction, details and request. In between you can add the tabular information. If it is short, if it is more, then you can say that quotation or order related information is placed into the or is attached with this as enclosure. Okay, see, this is the order letter. In here subject order letter only. Order letter, if it would be better order letter for ... if few products are there. If more products are there, then you cannot write the order letter of this one and that one. You should just write the order letter. Dear sir or madam, it is written in the case of if you don't know the person who is owner of that shop or that particular company or manager of that company. At that time only you can write sir or madam. See, with the reference to your reply letter. Reply letter means your subject reference. You can write reference here also, but it is written here in the first paragraph as the introduction. And with the help of that, we are going to order this one. This is the basic middle paragraph of the letter, and this is the request. You should send it as early as possible without fault, without any problem. Or if you send it on Sunday, Sunday institute is off. Such a way you can write first para, second para, third para, introduction, main details, request to do something, and see complementary clause. Here enclosure is not included in this letter because already the tabular information is there already present in the letter. This is what order letter. Now delivery letter will be from that company. With the product they will write the delivery letter, billing number is there, then invoice is there. All these details they will send with the delivery letter. After delivery, if you find any complaint, any problem with the product, then you can write the complaint letter. See, what is the basic thing? You should write inquiry letter, you should get the reply to inquiry letter, you should have order letter, then you can write the complaint letter. And structure is important. Letterhead, reference number, date, receiver's address, subject, salutation, main body divided into 3 paragraph or 2 paragraph according to your requirement, complementary clause and enclosure. These are the means what we are trying to know, that these are the few letter types of business correspondence. Inquiry, reply to inquiry, order, complaint, all follow a particular structure. All these letters follow a particular structure, and in that you have to write it. So when you are going to write a business letter, it should be in this format only. As a result, matter what to write and what not, it depends on the letter. If it is complaint letter, you have to write the complaint about the faulty delivery or the faulty product or damaged product. According to that, you will write the information. Right now, you will have problem to write the information, what to write and what not. But as you are going to work in a company, after writing few letters, you will get it. But when you are going to write the main body of letter, then you should divide it into 3: introduction, details and request. See, here it is written in the 2. We received the assignment by you on, means we received your delivery of product on 12th April 2018. Now what is it? See, books are damaged. What is written here? Books are damaged. Means in the traveling there are some books who have damage to it, or they got damaged. So what we want? Introduction, what happened, what is the complaint. Consideration means here you will give details that damaged book you should replace, how much books are there, and we are sending with that, and you should replace it and send to us. Such information details are there, means how to replace, whether it is replaceable or whether you should send new one copies, you should write here in it. And it is request, thank you and regards, means take care of all these things, and for the further proceeding you should have regards, means wish you best, something like that. So what we have seen, with the help of business letter, inquiry letter, reply to inquiry letter, order letter, complaint letter. There are so many such letters: promotion letter, demotion letter, rejection letter, then appreciation letter, then you can write invitation letter, then you can write complaint, what is that, I may say that thanking letter. Such a letters are all the business letters. One more thing what you need to do, you need to follow the structure of business letter writing, and structure is letterhead, reference number, date, receiver's address, salutation, subject, reference, salutation, main body divided into three parts: introduction, details, and last one, request, complementary clause and enclosure. This structure you have to follow whether any kind of business letter is there. We have seen 4 or 5 letter types for the sake of only understanding it. Last letter is the adjustment letter. After complaint that Mehta bookseller or whatever the receiving industry is there, she will write how she is going, or how that company will write how they are going to replace, or whether they are going to repair it or fix it. All those details they will give it into this adjustment to the complaint letter. So this is about the letters. Now if you know that letter writing, further part what we need to learn is the layouts of business letters. Business letters have 4 layouts: block layout, modified block layout, semi-block layout, and simplified layout. See, first of all, block layout. Block layout means, see, everything is aligned with the front alignment order: sender's address, date, receiver's address, salutation, main body, complementary clause, everything is in the right alignment, means to the left side of the page. This is what block. Semi-modified or modified block layout, here sender's address is to the right side, receiver date is here to the left side, again receiver's address to left side, salutation is to left side, main body, and then see complementary clause is to the left side and enclosure is to the left side, and complementary clause is to the right side. See, what I would like to tell you that in blocked layout, everything is in right alignment, means everything is to the left side. Whatever that may be, the inside address means receiver's address, date or heading, salutation, body, or maybe complementary clause, signature, clause, enclosure, all these are here to the right side. So this is what block format, right alignment. Now modified block format, here in it sender's address and complementary clause are to the right side, otherwise everything is to the left side. Here just sender's address, this one, and here is the complementary clause to the right side. Again, now semi block layout, this is mostly used in India. What happens here, sender's address to the right side, date, receiver's address to the left side, salutation is to the left side, main body is divided into 3 parts, it is also with the justified alignment, complementary clause is to the right side, and enclosure is to the left side. Now next part is simplified layout. Simplified layout, see, everything is to the right side like block format, and with this we may say that there are how many? 4 types of layout. First, block layout, everything is to the right alignment. Modified block layout, just sender's address and complementary clause is to the right side. Semi block layout, equal to that one, not that much different, but we mostly follow the semi block layout. And simplified layout is the last one, again like the block layout, everything is to the right side. So these are the 4 layouts of letter writing. You should follow this one. Semi block layout means sender's address and date to the right side, receiver's address, subject should be at the center, salutation should be at the left side, then main body, follow the justified order, and complementary clause should be at the right side. We will see with the example. This address of sender should be to the right side, date should be here to the right side also. Here receiver's address should be the left side, subject may be at the center, then here salutation should be at the right side, main body of letter should have justified order, then complementary clause should be at the right side, and enclosure should be at the left side. This is what the letter writing structure or method or layout you should follow while writing the letter, especially business letter. Thank you.